एकदन्तं महाकायम् लम्बोदरं गजाननम्.
Avatar of Lord Ganesha is to establish that he is the one who should be worshipped first before any action for the unobstructed completion of action. Generally we think that if we take Ganeshji's name in the beginning of any action, action will be done properly. So if thief also goes to steal and he says Om Ganeshaya Namaha, he can steal when then? ये तो भाई गलत बात हो रही. This is not right. I do something wrong, and before that I just take Ganeshji's name. Ganeshji will make that work nirvighna. Police won't catch a thief who takes Ganeshji's name. Or anybody is getting angry, he just takes Ganesha. Is not the meaning here. It is not the meaning here. Meaning is deeper and wider. Meaning is Ganeshji stands for Ishwar. Sa Brahma, Sa Shiva, Sendra, Sokshara, Parama, Swarata. So Sa Brahma, he is the Lord. Before we do the action, the buddhi should be applied. Is this action required? Number one. Number two, what is the fruit of the action we want at the end? Number three, will this action please the God? Number four, if you have a guru, will it please the guru? Number five, will it help the samashti or the people around, all around? Will it give a joy to the world? Number six, will it give me fulfillment that any time in my life if I think I did this action, I'll be very happy? After giving due consideration, sufficient consideration, that the fruit of action should go to the God. The wisdom of making the God as the main doer and I am the secondary doer. He should be karta in my life, dharta in my life. Because I know actions are difficult area. When you have well thought of with your intellect, and therefore Ganeshji is the Devata of Vidya, and this desire before every action and then doing the action, this is called Ganapati Puja before the action. As far as I have understood. Ganapati Puja or name of Ganeshji is not that you take any name and then do any action what you wish. And this is not in our habit. We act in impulse and instinct, not with inspiration and intuition. Life needs more inspiration and intuition than impulses and instincts. Impulse means whatever comes in my mind, there is no thought, I did it. Thought converts into action without going through a proper channel of godliness in it. Animals are instinctive. Dog feels like barking, it barks. There is no time gap between feeling and barking. You don't say God is feeling like barking but not barking. because Swamiji is sitting in the house. So dog is saying, after Swamiji goes, then I will bark. The vritti immediately gets to the action. But when you have the 6-7 factors, don't ask what are the 6 factors. What for I did? Why I have to do this action? Action means thinking also. What is the fruit I want? Will it please God? Will it please Guru? Will it please me? Forever. Not now. Not for 1 hour, half an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. Not for tomorrow. But in my life, whenever I'll think about that action, 20 year also, when I'll think I did this, will it please me? Every action can be a flower placed in your heart or a nail placed in your heart. Choice is yours. You can place nail or you can place flower. Will it, the people will be happy to do it. When they know that I did this action, will the society around will be happy, they will be getting something. But why to please the God? Because all what you are going to do from is His area. You are taking from Him. I am talking here, voice is given by Him. I did not make my voice. I had not made my voice. Neither you have made your ears and hearing capacity. If it was yours, it would not be lost. Neither I have made this mic. Neither I have made the Ganesh Puran. Neither I have made the hall. Neither I have made air. Neither I have made body. Everything I am using it of the Lord. So naturally, evam pravartitam chakram. Bolo. Huh? Nanu avarti. Yeah. Huh. Aghayu indriya rama. Not partha. Aghayu indriya rama. Mogham partha jivati. Bhagwan Krishna will not spare his word. He doesn't mince his word. In Bhagavad Gita, he doesn't mince his word. Sometimes I think Ramji had said Bhagavad Gita how it would be. Bhagwan Krishna says, such a person who is taking and not giving back, he is living unnecessarily. That means he should die. At least one consumer will be out. Such a harsh word Bhagwan uses. He says, Mogham partha jivati. बेकार में ही जिंदा है वो. ये भगवान कृष्ण है. And in 3rd chapter he says, बोले भुंजते ते त्वघम पापा ये पचन्त्यात्म कारणात्. Those who are not offering their action for God or Guru or for something, they are eating sins. So I did the action, but I have no place in that action for the one or whose samagri I am using. You come in my house. You say, I want to live in your house. I said, okay. And then you said, I'll make halwa. I said, okay. You said, but kadahi I will take yours. Okay. Kitchen will be yours. Okay. Burner and the stove will be yours. Okay. Sugar will be yours. Ghee will be yours. Equal amount of quantity of ghee and wheat should be there for halwa. Don't be conjuice. 2 less ghee is there in the halwa nowadays. So, can't eat it. So, ghee is not there. Ghee also you put. Halwa also is there. Everything you took. Plate also you took. Serving dish also you took mine. Everything you took mine. Arey bhai, you made this much halwa. At least it's a courtesy on your part. What? Offer to something. My house you are making halwa. Everything you are taking mine. और गप कर गए सब आप. You. And then the nice fragrance of aroma of halwa was pervading because ghee was there. I was in my room. I was thinking कुछ हमको भी मिलेगा आज थोड़ा सा. देशी घी is there, nice fragrance is there. खूब भुनाई हो रही थी ऐसे ऐसे. We were roasting. I came in the kitchen in the, excuse of getting water. In my kitchen. Excuse of getting water. Arey bhaiya, ye to apna, he was just gapar. He ate everything. You didn't give him little to me. Didn't ask me. So I would not have taken, at least as a courtesy, could have come, have some little. Courtesy costs nothing but pays a lot. But you didn't ask me. How will I feel after that? How will I feel? Huh? Not only bad, next time I won't allow you. Next time I won't give you any opportunity to make halwa. You used everything of mine. Sugar, nothing was yours. At least you conjuice. At least you should have brought something. You are conjuice at one end and glutton at another end. ये कोई बात हुई? You are using everything of the God's kitchen. His eyes, his ear. So, he also should be a shareholder of what I am getting at the end. If somebody praises me, Swamiji, you did such well things, so I think I should give the credit to the God. If not, at least good number he is required, because this book I did not make. Somehow it came. Huh? I did not make any stories of Ganesha, or I did not make my knowledge. Teachers are behind me. I don't know how many saints have fed knowledge in my intellect. How many you can't imagine. How many books I keep on reading. How many people I meet. Who gave this? Starting from my mother to father to Gurudev to other saints to society to people who ask questions, to people who ask difficult questions. Everybody prompts me to study, reflect something. And today if I get something and I want to do something, I'll be only for me. तो चोरी हो गई फिर. This is stealing. And there Ganesha is not going to keep quiet. He said, okay, I'll create Vigna now. Now let me see, your life will have a jam now. Jam between the bread is very good, not on the life and in the traffic. Now I will have a life jam. अब देखते हैं तुमको कैसे तुम आगे बढ़ते हो. I will see that you don't progress. You took and took only. You did not. This is called Vigna. Unless you remember. Remember is not just a mechanical remembrance and you can do anything. You are earning money. Yes, I am earning money. By money earning, somebody must have taught you how to earn money. Somebody must have given you money. There are 100 coincidences required which you are not making it. And after money comes, you build your house. That's it. And you kept something for your children. You went to some foreign country. No problem. You can go to foreign country. I have no problem. Don't go now. And if you go, don't come back. So, and you had a good 5-star hotel you stayed into. All the places you had a luxurious rooms you took. What about your father, mother? What about the society? What about the God? What about the temple? What about the ashram? What about the Gurudev? What about all these areas? Are they not contributory of your happiness? What about the teachers who have invested in you? God expresses as contributors in your life. What we are today is made by our Ganapati only. Whatever we got, we had not paid it. But it is our responsibility that when I'll get, I'll pay back to you. When we take a loan, this is what we say. Okay, I'm not able to pay it now. One day I'll get it, I'll give it back to you. We cannot give it back, but at least we can appreciate him. My action, I felt like becoming angry, I became angry. I felt like becoming lusty, I became lusty. I felt like I was sleeping, I slept. There is no analysis. There is no God coming in our actions and thoughts. I felt like thinking, I thought he is very bad. I felt, look, he is very good, very good. There is no Ganapati involved in that. He is not Adi Pujya in our life. And therefore, a lot of vignas are there. Adi Puj, understand? No? Considering these 6 factors, 7 factors, and then doing the action, show that my action, he will have the credit of that. Is it clear? Not clear. I do whatever I want. They say, Swamiji, it's my life. Who told you your life? What thing you made? Tell me what one thing in life you made. I think one day I explained that it is God's life. If you remember that. We have not done that upasana. Before doing action, I feel like, but I think it will upset my God. This constant judgment in our mind. This is a puja. You may take Ramji's name, Krishnaji's name, I don't mind anybody. Don't think only Ganeshji's name has to be taken. And he is Ram, he is Krishna, he is Shiv, he is Devi, he is no problem. किसी का तो नाम लो आप. नाम लो mean bring that in your notion and then you act with vivek. I do the action, neither God is happy, neither Guru is happy, neither I am happy at the end of the action. If at the end of the action I would have been happy, from the childhood we have done hundreds and thousands of actions. We will pile of happiness in our heart. Sadness has built up, that means I have done many actions which was not pleasing to me only. And that scar is building up with time. I did something anyway, I avoided it. I lied, I didn't know that I'll suffer, other person will forget. When I lied, a thought came, at the end, you are a liar. I didn't do my puja, thought came, you are lazy. We are developing a wrong eye. Somebody, we are developing an inner accuser. Nobody else is losing. I am developing an inner accuser. And therefore the problems in my life will, because God is the give the fruit of action. He has kept all department in his hand, I told you so many times. Bigger things are his only. He said, you continue, I won't give you the fruit. Why? It is up to me. Biggest fruit is happiness, you will have everything else except happiness. You will start something, it will not complete. You will go in for a job and you will not get. I will give you such a boss who will not give you credit. I will give you such people who will pull your leg, although you are short. क्या जी? सब हवा में हो रहा है क्या? Sound is okay. Nobody is responsible. Why Ravan got stopped? Did he calculate, if I take Sita ji, what will happen to God, what will happen to Guru, what will happen to me, what will happen to Lanka, what will happen to whole Brahman? Did he calculate? This is Ganesh Aradhana. Ganesh is Gananam Pati. He is a Buddhi Pati. Therefore he comes as a Buddhi by soch lo jara sa isko. Please take 6-7 factors into your calculation and see that I am also a shareholder of your fruit of action. And not only that, better will be you make me the doer. If you don't make me the doer, you will have a stress of doing the work. You cannot do your work alone. But why will I come? Unless I am happy. Somebody says, Swamiji, please help me. Why should I help? Why, if somebody has done something, pleased me, then I can say that, okay, I'll try to help you. People come, say, Swamiji, what is this? What is this meaning? What is the sutra means? What is the slok means? Why should I tell? I said, no, I don't. Or I should come in the ashram later on. It's not a newspaper. Not a political statement that I've made. Even if I know, I'll say you come in the ashram. Struggle for it. I had to leave my house, made my father, mother cry to get this knowledge. And you are just at a tip of a fingertip, you are asking on an email and WhatsApp. Never I give the answer on WhatsApp. Does its cost? मेहनत करो थोड़ा. It's not a cheap knowledge. Please me. Then you will have the answer. God will give you anything without His please. He will create 100 obstacles. What happened to Hiranyakashipu? What happened to Kans? They were marvelous. They were very talented. Mahatapasvi, what tapasya you can do? You can't cut a finger, he could cut a head. Finger can you offer? Arey, I can't get up early in the morning, forget Swamiji. I can't get up. I can't give up my sleep for to say a finger. क्या तपस्या आप करते हो? Still God was not happy. गणपति उपासना, let us make it more bigger and deeper. ये नहीं कि ओम हमने ले लिया, ओम गम गणपति नमः, do anything after that. अरे सोचो जरा सा. Give sufficient thought in the light of scriptures. Life is not that simple if you don't think. If you don't know how to think on every subject very properly, then mind will, as if any situation will pave you, as if mind is giving you a way. There is a way to peace inside. Howsoever complicated situations are outside, there is a peaceful hall inside. From that, mind will take you to the peace hall. You are in the Brahmalok. But if that mind is, and he will, I tell you, no, he can create obstruction everywhere. Not only situation, mental obstruction. Kam Krodh, now you will see that. Nature doesn't change. It's a difficult area. Life is a difficult thing to live with. He said, you have never pleased. Why expect the best fruit? I won't give you the best fruit. Before you did so many actions, out of so many actions, how many, you made me the shareholder. And you are using everything of my kitchen. Only halwa nahi, he is preparing everything and not giving to me. Since last I have been hearing from 40 years. 40 years he has a kitchen. And he has made many dishes. Imagine how much anger you will have to that person who uses your kitchen for 40 years and doesn't hardly give anything to you. And then he comes for you from help. Kyun ji? How many fruits you gave to the God? How many times while thinking, before thinking, I gave a thought, is it fine to think? Every thought is like a vehicle, it will take you somewhere. After half an hour, it will take you somewhere. वो तो thought आया, कुछ भी सारा conclude it. अरे भाई, where this thought will take? It is my nature. Nature तो फिर आप you have to pay the cost of that. You can't go to the airport and say, give the ticket. He said, where? Anywhere which is free. He said, I think you are a little mad, you know. One teacher, somebody asked one boy, he said, you know, if I travel for half kilometer, how old am I? So nobody could answer. He said, what? If I travel half kilometer, if I walk every day half kilometer, how old am I? So one boy raised his hand. He said, I think, sir, you are 48 years old. He said, how do you know? He said, you know, my servant is there. He's 24 and he's half mad. There's no relation between your traveling and the age. What question are you asking? You are full mad. ये कोई फालतू की बात कर रहे हो आप? I like the answer. Similarly, we also do the same thing. I ask you one question. Honestly, you think when you are in your room, don't ask answer to me. आज छोड़ो, आज ही कर देते हैं. Forget about life. Today from morning till evening, how many times with heart, before going and thinking, will it please God? I'll give the fruit of this to the God. Guru will be pleased. My antaratma will be pleased. People around will be very happy with what I do. Haliyo. क्यों जी? गणेश चतुर्थी मना बड़ा अच्छा है भाई. 10 days we are celebrating. How many times you thought? Ganesh ji said, okay, now I'll see how you progress. हमने तुम्हारा जब तब बंद न करा दिया तो हमारा नाम गणेश नहीं. Let me block you spiritually, let me block you situation wise. Let me block your Shraddha also. What do you think Ganesh ji is there? You will see it. I'll tell you the stories. This is one day. 365 days. Supposing you are 30. Most of you are above 30 only. 30 into 365 days. How many times Ganesh ji must have missed? And then you say, obstacles are there. My life is... होगी वो. Definitely it will be there. Living the life is not a joke. There are principles and rules. And more important is the rule, lesser it is taught. You have to realize it. वो ऐसा टेस्ट नहीं होगा ट्रैफिक रूल्स लाइक यू हैव अ टेस्ट ऑफ ड्राइविंग. More serious are the rules. Nobody will talk about that. Maybe some guru will talk about it. Teacher may talk about it. This is called Puja of Ganesh ji in the beginning. You are my shareholder, my business is there, Bhagwan. I am doing it. This much is your profit. I will give this much to you. Whatever percentage is there, you should be happy. I am going to think on this topic. Hello, Hari Om. Huh? Am I fine? Can I start thinking on this topic? You will be there at the end. What do you want? I want you to be more closer, more intimate. I want some buddhi. You will be there. कुछ याद नहीं आता है. From person who does sadhana, I can make it out whether in future he will be doing sadhana or he will not be doing. Or his sadhana won't have any fruit. ये ऐसे ही करता रहेगा. I can make it out. And so many years I can verify it happened like that after 20 years. पता लग गया कि भगवान has not come in his sadhana. He is just kneading the wooden bead, turning the wooden bead. There is no God. He is offering jal. Nothing is there. There is no God. His life will have no God. पता लग गया. He has upset his father, his mother. God is not there in his life. कुछ नहीं होगा उसका. कि कुछ भी कर नहीं पाएगा बहुत देर तक. This is Vigna. It's not in your hand. Therefore, we pray to God before doing every action. But we don't think that, what, before any Shubh Karma, Pandit ji will say, okay, Ganesh ji ka artha kar denge na. What is there? Ganapati name you will take. अग्रदंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. Why do they use so much nasal? I don't understand. लड़की लड़के के हाथ में अक्षर डालने ओके सर. मांगलिक वर्क हो रहा है ना. विवाह से मांगलिक कर्म, गृह प्रवेश मांगलिक. अब यो हो गया. मैरिज इज अ मांगलिक कर्म. गृह प्रवेश इज अ मांगलिक कर्म. थिंकिंग इज नॉट अ मांगलिक कर्म. बिफोर थिंकिंग नो गणेश इज रिक्वायर्ड. Before becoming angry, we have not thought of, let me take Ganeshji's name. Before even आलस्य come, it is not a मांगलिक कर्म. कुछ भी करते रहो, देखते रहो क्या होता है फिर. Your life will tell who about God. How was God? What was God's smile and role in your life? Live for 20, 30, 40 years. Then the reality comes up. Yesterday we saw that story. Let me come to the story portion. Lot is to be told today. And who was that king? Bhim was that king. Vishwamitra, he went to Vishwamitra. If you remember, I don't remember anybody. Please start. So many names were there. I don't remember anything. Just I like the stories. That's it. Everything is okay without the names. Okay. Then in that there was a one. This Bhim, two Bhims were there. Bhim 1. Later one is called Bhim 1. Or earlier one was Bhim 2. Jo bhi kallo 1, 2. In that clan, and lot of stories are there. I have less time. Problem is this now. Earlier I thought what to say in this Puran, but there is so much. When I start talking, then there is no end to it. Now, then in that clan, there was one king called Gritsmad. He did upasana of Ganapati. And from his nose one day, one bright boy came up. From nose, these people are coming now. So the shortcut. So then, so from the nose now, now this boy who came, and from the nose they keep on becoming big. Then he also did tapasya. I will come to it, tapasya also. And ultimately, he did tapasya of Ganesha. This is Ganesh Purana, so everything about Ganesha is there. Ganesha was very happy. He said, "Bhai, batao kya hai?" And for many years he did tapasya. But he was not ordinary person. He had asuri vritti. Little demonic. He said, I should be the one who should conquer everybody. I should dominate on everybody. My work should be powerful everywhere. Let everybody be under my control. So Ganesh ji said, okay. We have done so much. Your fruit is like that. He said, I am giving you a new name. His name was Tripur. Tripur means I will give you 3 cities. One city will be of iron, other will be of silver, third will be of gold. Where you can go and nobody's arrow can penetrate it. Except my Pitaji's arrow. Except my Pitaji, nobody can touch you. He said, yes, no problem. Thank you so much. And now he got authority. With authority, he started dominating, and first thing he went to Swarg and conquered the Devata. Indra, Agni, Varun all ran here and there holding their lungis and dhotis. Now their big palaces had gone away. They went to shacks. Of shacks, there 50 people are sharing one bathroom. अब भाई इंद्र का तो बहुत गड़बड़ हो गया सब मामला. We had bathroom, it was like a palace. In the Swarg, it's like that. ये सब बेचारे घबरा गए. And he had two sons also whose name was Chand and Prachand. Ultimately they conquered by Kunt also, and Brahmaji also. Brahmaji ran inside the stalk of a lotus. Then he said only Shivji is remaining now to be conquered. So Shivji, he went to Kailash. Shivji said, Bhai, I think he is right now quite dominating. Let me go to Meru mountain. Shivji went to Meru mountain. And he had all say, all the devatas were conquered by him. Devatas, they say, where is Brahmaji? Where I go all the time? He himself is not there. All problem I go to him. He himself has disappeared. हम कहाँ जाए अब? Whom we are sharing my fear, he himself is so fearful. What shall I share? So he went to Naradji. Naradji is welcome from both the sides. Naradji said, see, you don't know him. He is because of boon of Gajanan or Vinayak, he has become so powerful. So go and please him. Let's see what happens. Same mistake he was doing. Now he became from Tripur to Tripurasur. Asur has been added now. Earlier it was only Tripur. Tripur. It was Bahubrihi Samas. Tripur. Tripur are whose? That was Tripur. But he is Tripurasur. Now it became Tatpurush. Tripuras Asura. Now he became demon. Why? Because he is taking somebody else's right. Arey bhai, you also have the right to live. I also have the right to live. You cannot take my smile. Give me smile and you also smile. Don't create fear. So they went to Shivji. Shivji said, bhai, wait for the right time. And then they did the stuti, etc. of this. Now understand what is the situation. From saints what I have learned. They say, this Ahankar is Tripurasur. And Tripur where it lives. Pur means three issues. Three issues of Ahankar are either it is expectation somewhere, attachment somewhere, infatuation somewhere. Ahankar's food is three. It has infatuation, attraction, attachment. This is one issue. And Ahankar wants to have a right. Why my wife did not do like, why my husband did not do like. Second is, it is incomplete. Anger comes up. Either we are shunting in three. Anger came up now. Why did not do that? We don't have a divine anger. That anger is, that I did not do my part puja. There is very less anger. There is no anger. I am very lazy. There is no anger. Third is, I want luxuries around. I want some materialistic things also. One is made out of iron, and it is very difficult for anybody to pierce this and break these cities. Whole life, no life, lives after lives go in being only in these three cities. Okay. Iron city, anger is there. We become very hot. Chandi, that silver, this is calm, it appears very beautiful. And money, etc., like a gold. Wow, what a house he has. Swamiji, what a house he has. 5 dogs he has. 5 dogs. Such a big house. Bigger is the house, more dogs are required. What a mansion he has. Wow. I also have to have. I'm collecting my money. House loan I have taken. Banks also say loan means loaner. Therefore I took. They only said loaner. यही है हमारा, और क्या है? It is almost impossible to, बोलो भाई, to penetrate and break this. And we don't know that my attachment is the one. Acha, this ahankar grows because of Bhagwan's grace. So I became somebody because I had a support of the Lord and the system with me. God had given me a situation, therefore I could do something. But what I did, that I had an anti-God life. Ahankar means that does not want to give the credit to God. Ahankar means that wants to possess something which it does not belong to himself. Ahankar means that which is taking somebody else's love away. You are supposed to give love to the person, but I will not. He is elder than you, he is a father, mother, whatever is there. He is double, triple your age. I cannot respect. You are supposed to serve him. You have taken a lot. I can't. He is a self-feeder. Ahankar is a self-feeder. You have a capacity to desire, but don't desire something which is obstructing somebody else's desire. Your desire should have a limit, that this, more than this desire, I will be taking somebody else's, encroaching in somebody else's prarabdha. Look, don't desire more than this. It is not in your right. You will be encroaching in his area. It is his object of enjoyment. No, I don't bother for envy. I'll do what I like. I know what is right. Okay. Have you confirmed? Yes, I have confirmed. From where? From 1 2 people, including me. Ahankar means who asserts wrongly. And this is Tripurasur. This Tripurasur was attacking Brahma Vishnu only. Who made him? Who sustained him? You don't attack God directly. You know how you attack God? Tell me how you attack God. By not following the rules of God and not worshipping the one who were God-like in your life. That is called attacking God. Not that Bhagwan Krishna is coming and you are attacking Bhagwan Krishna. He will never come. But there are certain rules of Lord's life. Rules of talking is there. Everywhere rules are around. Rules of talking, rules of thinking, rules of morning, evening, afternoon, rules of studying, rules of obedience, rules of compassion, rules of friendship. When Indra asked from the, Indra before Mahabharat came and took the kavach of Karna. Karna had a kavach, armor, which was attached to his body. And therefore nobody could defeat him because that was non-penetrable. Indra came as a Brahmin. And Karna was Mahadani. He said, can you give me water? He said, whatever you ask. He said, give me this. And it was not that you can detach it like that. It was attached to his body. One with the skin. Karna saw him. Karna was brilliant. Surya Bhagwan already warned him that this may happen. He took his knife and his sword, started cutting. Bleeding started. He said, I know who you are. And I also know why you are doing it. But it is my promise, I won't say no to anybody. That is what this metal is I am made out of. With lot of difficulty, he tore his old skin and gave that. Indra was very happy. Now easy for Arjun too. Moment he went, his feet got stuck. Who's? Indra's. When Akashvani came, here you can't play now. Equivalent you give to him. Otherwise you will be sunk in the earth. Rule is there. More you get conscious of what is the God's rule, what He wants to take, what He wants to give, what I should say, what I should not say, what is my role, what is not my role. But my attachment makes me blind. Ahankar is a self-blinder. I can't think more than that. And now all devatas means Daivi Vritti. Abhayam, Sattva, Samshuddhi, Jnana, Yoga, Vyavasthiti, Dhanam, Damascha, Yajnascha, Swadhyayata, Parjavam. So all these divine qualities is called devatas. Ahankari person will not have compassion. Otherwise Raman would not have kidnapped Sita. How can you say somebody's woman, you drag and she is crying? How can you see also? That sight itself is so heart-rending. How can you steal somebody's? How he looted Lanka, looted Pushpak Viman. क्यों? हमारा क्या हो जाएगा? What anybody will do? What will happen to me? I am doing the right thing. This is his notion. And therefore he is a pain creator of the world and the society. Every Ahankari person is a pain creator. He is a center of pain for many people. Maybe you will know that because of me pain is there. You will not know it. The person who creates, he is blind to that. He is obsessed by his own ideas. But those who live with you, they will know the pain. Those who live with you, they will know what is the pain of living with this person. As a father, if I will pain, child will have the pain. If as a child I have ahankar, my mother, father will have the pain. Because I'll always nip them or snub them. My ideas, my attachment, my style is so obsessive. We can't disturb. By Tripurasura had a lot of punya, therefore he could continue. We are a small mini Tripurasura. So, if we disturb too much, we will be thrown out. He also will be thrown out, but because he had punya, he can do longer. To do mistake for a long time and not to be arrested, you need a punya. Little mistake, a punya is less, you will be immediately caught up and thrown here and there. This is Tripurasura. अहंकार मीन्स अ बैड लिसनर. इतनी बात नहीं समझ में आई उसको. That Vishnu ji is a sustainer of the world. I need to be soft because I have been born with the softness only. We are only receivers. We hardly give. From morning till evening, we are receiving and receiving only. Taking and taking only. Calculate today's day. How much you gave to God or to Prakriti. Did we do Havan? Did we light Agarbatti also? Agarbatti only lasts for 10-15 minutes. 24 hours we are breathing. The cost of breathing I experienced when I went to Kailash. The cost of eyes, the one who does not have eyes, no, he understands. The cost of ears, when you start, heart of listening, then you understand, oh, I don't have a ear now. You know how much we are taking? So when after taking, I become humbler from whom I take. I become more quieter and softer. When somebody donates a lot, we become humbler person. He said, maybe he has given a lot. It's our duty to be humble at least in front of him. हम तो लेते ही जा रहे हैं. तो अहंकार is not aware. He is blind to what he gets and takes. He is oversensitive and over aware of what he gives. 24 hours God did my puja, half an hour I did, then I will show to everybody that I did lot of puja today. What you got was more and what you did from his samagri. God only gave you water and God gave you the hand to do puja also. What is your contribution? What is your contribution in samashti, in the cosmic laws? One person in life have you made who is godly? And you can say, this is my contribution for the God today. So, a egoistic person is not aware of this hardness that others experience because of him. But God experiences because of him. He thinks because everything is happening, so everything is fine, I'm right. But now Shivji started. All devatas went to Shivji. Shivji said, अच्छा भाई ये मामला है, चलो भाई, let us attack him. So he went and attacked. Whom? Tripurasura. He used to sign as TPS. So अब शिवजी started fighting. तो फाइनल में बात पहुंच गई. ये देवता वगैरह सेमीफाइनल वाले थे ये सब. ब्रह्मा जी विष्णु सब क्वार्टर फाइनल, ये सब पहुंच गए, फाइनल में बात हो गई. शिवजी सेड, भाई डोंट वरी कार्तिक, यू सिट बैक, लेट मी ट्राई. I will be the commander in chief. A Pinak, etc. was there. Pinak was the name of his bow and arrow. Ab here the devatas were already threatened and they didn't get proper Horlicks, Milo, etc. So became very thin. All the cereals and everything had gone from the kitchen. And that side they were very thick. Shivji said, "Bhai, chalo maro tum." Bole, I cannot. I'm already, back is aching. Headache is there. Some said stomach ache is there. Some fell without any hit also. He fell down. He said, as if he is dead. You know what happened at the end? What? Shivji had to retreat. He said, "Iso to buddhu sa बैठ गए हमारे साथ." And there this Tripurari team all were doing like this. Ab Shivji came back. Parvati ji said, "What matter?" Bole, "I don't know what's going on in this world." Narad ji came. Narad ji said, "Bhai, that Tripurari, that you have to become Tripurari still. You are not Tripurari right now. Let you have to conquer. But he has support of your son." Shivji said, "What? Ganesh is doing like this?" He said, "Yes, because he did Aradhana, this Tripurasura." He said, "But what shall I do?" He said, "No, you do Aradhana." I'm not understand this point. Shivji is Mahadev. Don't see Vishnuji, Shivji, Ganesha. They are all God. Shivji is, very rarely he is doing Anukarani Leela. He had to this Ganesh Puran is to establish tapasya and mantra shakti. Mainly, like Ramayana is to establish dharma, Valmiki Ramayana. Tulsi Ramayana for Sharanagati. This is to establish the tap shakti and the mantra shakti. And Shivji said to all human beings, see, this is how you have to also live. Shivji went. What is tapasya? You have faith, number one. Number two, you give exclusive attention to that God for a higher purpose, which is for the God, for a long time, So that what is in your mind becomes a situation. Bole slowly say. I could not write. What did you say? We should have faith. We should have faith. Number 2. After that, I continue the austerity. After that, I have a bigger object for the God. Then I go through the difficulties with a particular mantra. Oh, you are adding this, yes. With a particular mantra, which is a connector to that infinite. I continue that mantra for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 1 bird, 2 bird. Till whatever is my mind, it should become an object. Shivji said, listen, to conquer Kam Krodh is impossible. Either you have knowledge or you have bhakti. By willpower you cannot control. You can leave tea and coffee by willpower, not by Kam Krodh. What shall I do? You should have extreme devotion or knowledge. In Ramayana it comes when Kamdev started to disturb Shivji. Whole world became full of Kam. Je rakhe raghubir te, ubre te tehu kal. But those who had Lord Sharanagati, je rakhe raghubir te, ubre tehi kal. They only got protected who had Lord as their Sharanag. It is impossible. An exclusive attention you have to give. Only 2 examples comes in my mind. Discovery Channel you must have seen how the lion or the tiger runs after its prey. Single pointed. It jumps. Similarly, I have to be single pointed in my attack to my Kam, Krodh, Ahankar, etc. I have to really pounce on that. It is my prey now. Seeker is the one who wants to finish it. This multi-dimensional and multi-talent, or what is it called? Multitasking. It may work in offices. I have to finish this calm in me. I have to finish this anger in me. I have to finish this ego in me. How long? Nothing. I see only that. Is it over? No, I see that only. Which jap is required? I will do. Which puja is required? I will do. Oh God, 24 hours. His spirituality is 24-hour attacking on your negativities. 24 hours while sleeping also. You should, before sleep, I should have such thoughts so that after sleep my thoughts are good. Bouncing. Single pointed. You see how lion is single pointed. He is how swift and fast. It goes here, the deer, he wants there. Here. He is only pointed there. How many times do you think I have to conquer my ahankar, Kam, Guru? I don't think so. So busy I am. I had to cook food. तो याद भी नहीं आती. Shivji is establishing the tapasya for ordinary person. He is Mahatapasvi, he doesn't need any tapasya. From him tapasya has come out rather. Why should he go to the worst tapasya? Vedas say from Shiv only tapasya has come out. He doesn't do tapasya. He is tapasya. He is murti of tapasya. He said this is the way to conquer Tripura, sorry. Only Swamiji, I am a very angry person. How much you try to finish your anger? How much you try? For money you try for 8 hours. I have a lot of calm. How much you try? You want to get a big thing at a very cheap cost. Then ultimately, it so happened, Shivji, after many 100 years, he yawned. I am not yawning, don't think I am yawning. I thought you are yawning, Swamiji. You are tired, you got up early, you are yawning.
ततस्त्स्य मुखाम्बोजात् निर्गतस्तु पुमान् महान् पंचवक्त्रो दशभुजो ललाटेन्दु शशि प्रभः. And from that yawning came one very big person. Light came. That light, Shivji said, "Arey, he is like me only. Who are you?" Then slowly light started becoming more solidified. He said, "Acha, Vinayak, you." Big form of Lord Ganesh came, Siddhi Vinayak Swami ki jai. He said, "Good." He said, "You are doing for me tapasya?" He said, "Yes." He said, "I am the source of all Upanishads." He said. Who? Ganesh ji. He has to establish God. This Ganesh Purana is there. Don't think Shivji is not the source. Who is Shiv is Vinayak only. They are all saying, okay, in this Upanishad, I'll play this role, you play that role, okay? You have to establish tapo dharma and adi pujan dharma. Narad ji said, "Shivji, you started the fight without Vinayak puja." Shivji said, "Acha, ha." And therefore this problem came. He says, "Srishti sthiti pralaya is from me." And you have done so much of remembrance that even by chanting Gam Gam, now this Tripura Sur will be, liquidated. You don't do anything. Go now alone. No need for all the devatas. They are already lost lot of weight. Nothing there is, they can't run also. No need. Huge event alone, एक में खत्म हो गया. All vign gone. Either Jnanagni Dagda Karmaram Tamahu Panditam Buddha. Ya Bhavani Shankara Vande Shraddha Vishwas. Either Bhakti can take away Ahankar, either Gyan can take away. Nothing else. Otherwise, a person will have, I'm a very humble person, Swamiji. The day we realize that I am being most affected in my life only by my ahankar, kam, krodh, lobh, etc., then only a person becomes seeker. Seeker's only attack is on these three. He is not concerned about who says what, who does not say what, who gave me money, who honored me, who dishonored me. As long as mind is yours, you are less seeker, not a good seeker. Third, fourth class seeker. उसको लगता है, उसको लगता है why I got affected, why I got so much affected. I'm not. And second example is of Ganga ji falling in the ocean. She merges in the God. One is for conquering the Kamkul, other is merging with the God. Parvati ji was somewhere else, Shiv ji was somewhere else. This Tripurasura was searching for Parvati ji now. In the meantime, when Shivji was doing tapasya, Parvati ji hid inside some kind of cave. This ahankar searches only for some power. Parvati ji's power. He's a power hungry person. He wants authority everywhere. And he feels if somebody else has authority more than me, he's very upset. He cannot take anybody's authority. He cannot be living under anybody. Ahankari person is not obedient person. He is unruly person. He cannot follow anybody. He is after that people should follow. Parvati ji ran under. Parvati ji, all power belongs to Lord only. How can you take somebody's power? You are went to worship power. You should be a worshipper of power. That is called bhakti. Bhakti means whatever power you have, you are offering to powerful, all Lord, not grabbing the power like Ravan grabbed. Now, this he was dead. Who? Tripurasura. But Shivji she couldn't find. Who? Parvati ji. Again Narad ji came. Narad ji is very good connector of all things. He said, "Bhai, kya baat hai?" Bole, "This is the question here." He said, "See, this, that Upasana did thing, and now to establish the dharma of tapasya," I am repeating it. To establish what? That every action, he is the karmadhyaksh, phaladhyaksh. He can give you whatever you want. He can take from you. Invoke him. Let the world know that if Parvati did this tapasya, I also need to do it. He did it. And she got Shivji back. Shivji back. Now, stories I already told you, that Ganesha was there, how he was born with the elephant and Shivji had cut his head off. Now all were there in the family. Ganesh ji, Parvati ji, Kartik ji, Shivji. One day one fruit came. One fruit, nice fruit. Kartik ji said, "I will take." Ganesh ji said, "I will take." A fruit one. They said, "Okay, let us make it half. They said, "No, I want full only." Both said, "I want full." Now, then, Chandrama were also there. Other devatas, Chandrama was also there. Brahma ji was there. Brahma ji said, "Bhai, I think Kartik is elder. He should get the food and not Ganesh." Ab she gave the whole fruit to Kartik ji. Who? Parvati ji. Ab Ganesh ji got very angry. He showed his Vikrat form. Angry on whom? No, not for Brahma ji. Said, "You are the culprit." And he jumped on him. Brahma ji had severe heart attack on the spot. He fell down. And Chandrama was standing there. He laughed a lot seeing all this drama. Who laughed? Chandrama. Now Ganesh ji pointed, "Well, why are you laughing?" Because Ganesh ji had a very big stomach, so seeing when he ran, when very fat people run, he looks little funny. So, and there Brahma ji fell. Here Ganesh ji ran. Both the sides were like, and he laughed. He said, "I curse you. You lose yourself, all beauty will be gone." Before I go to the story and next part, just have a pause. Purana are very difficult to understand. Purana need a good teacher. Upanishads I feel sometimes are easier. ये कोई बच्चे नहीं है, they don't have ego that I should get, he should get. Somebody gets a fruit. Fruit of action is called fruit. Kartik ji is Kriya Shakti, Ganesh ji is Gyan Shakti. He is a commander-in-chief of all devatas. Ahankar gives the fruit to Kriya Shakti. I did it and you should be graded. Therefore, anybody who does the work, he will always get a good fruit immediately. Not the Ishwar, not the Gyan Shakti who gave the power to work to. Ganesh ji's planning was there, then Kartik ji used to go ahead. So all the fruit should not go to this Karta. Jagat Karta is Brahma ji, and he will also a local Brahma. This Brahma that I am, small, I did it. Society gave me some good fruit, I got credit, I got fame. Then I say, I did it, therefore. I take the fruit for my action and not to the Ishwar I give the fruit. And that not giving the fruit to the Ishwar makes the Ishwar, bolo, unhappy. I got lot of money. What I said? I worked very hard, Swamiji. I'm attributing the fruit to my hard work. Not the 100 situation which I had not made it. My son is very good. He has asked my son, Swamiji. He has stopped in the university. But who gave you this son? Who gave you this son? Any good fruit we always give to Kriya Shakti and not to Gyan Shakti. Power of knowledge I don't give to Ishwar. And that is where Ishwar is not happy. I did a lot for him. Acha, I have really built him. I groomed him. You yourself are a broom. But another blunder was from no, second blunder, Chandrama. Chandrama is the Devata of mind. Mind loves on God's capacity. Oh, you are worshipping God? You know what Ravan said to Hanumanji? Can anybody tell how Ravan loved on Hanumanji? जिनके कीन तुम बहुत बढ़ाई तिनके मैं देखूं प्रभुताई. He said, let me put your tail on fire. Let me see who is the one who was praising a lot. This is mind's work. You know what is the meaning of laughing? I don't believe in you. This Chandrama didn't have a Ishwar buddhi in it. Therefore he laughed at his fun. We laugh on the theory of, I will get the fruit. Hiranyakashipu laughed on Prahlad. Oh, your God is still in the what is it called? Pillow? What? Pillar? Not pillow. Pillar. Our mind laughs on certain big principles. Oh, you are going to become sannyasi? Big principle, we take it lightly. This is called laughing. Important principles of life are taken lightly. And Bhagavan says, oh mind, you have taken me lightly, you will lose your beauty. This is a curse on mind of God, on everybody's mind. You don't know how powerful I am. You are instead of thinking of deeper meaning, you are taking it lightly. You are taking Ishwar lightly in your life. You are taking God's rules lightly. Let me see how your mind will be ugly. And how do you know ugly mind is there? You can't live with the person. You know, anybody is beautiful, you feel like seeing that person. Your eyes stop there. You feel like, wow, such a nice face is there. Oh, what a mind is there. Beauty has gone. Why? Because it has taken God lightly. God taking lightly means ahankar is taken seriously. Kam krodh is seriously I have taken. Either take your life seriously, either you take kam krodh seriously, either take God seriously. God is not a very big issue in my life. And that is the ugliness of the mind. Can you imagine what would have happened? Chandrama went, he said, I am very sorry. Chandrama went to Brahmaji. Brahmaji was out now. So Brahmaji said, see, first you do blunder, then you come to me. He said, but you only you gave the fruit. And the way you fell down with so much of fear. He said, see, don't laugh on me, I will also curse you. He said, but I have lost all my beauty. Mind ki beauty hoti hai. Somebody you live with and you feel this person should not live. Wow, so nice to talk to you. Wow, what ideas you had. Tell me who is coming in my mind. जल्दी इतना देर हो गया. भगवान राम. पुरुजन परिजन गुरु पितु माता राम स्वभाव सबहि सुखदाता. Everybody wanted to have him. He said, go. How to bring Lord in my mind? Do again what? Tapasya. What is tapasya? Bringing a higher thought in your mind. So much so that the object of the thought called Ishwar and the situation you want, which is Ishwariya, should be in front. Till you get Ganesh in front of you, keep on chanting his name. Till you have a beauty of your situation and beauty of your mind and beauty of your intellect and beauty of your jap. Unless you get totally absorbed, continue it. I told you, this is the main thing to establish here. Go. Give exclusive attention to the thought of Lord for a long time, so that your ugliness can go away and beautiful Lord can be seated in your mind. Let him come in your mind. Let him come outside. You are not worth looking also. Get out from me. Anywhere Chandrama went, people said, please move away. I don't want to live with him. He went alone, did Gam Upasana for 12 years. Ganesh ji came. He said, Bhaiwa, he said, why Chandrama? I am very happy with you. He said, please. And he fell at your feet and started crying badly. He said, I am so happy, don't worry, I will took you on my forehead also. And in Krishna Paksh Chaturthi, if any fast has been done, fast will be complete only after they have darshan of you also. So both darshan is required because you were so close. You have become so close to me. He said, I took you lightly. When Ishwar becomes light, sorrows become heavy. He said, you will have, but I cannot give you total exemption. Bahadur Chaturthi, if anybody sees you, he will have a bad name. I am just cutting it to minimum. I am exempting you badly. I do not know you saw you or not on Bhadrapad. What does it mean? I already have a bad name. So this is the exemption given. You continue it. I am telling you, I am repeating it. Exclusive, sing. There are two ways. Living with the people and living without people. Living with the people have only one thought, that it should please God. My Krishna, my Ram. At the end of any action, any thought, any interaction, keep on referring, are you fine? And if you are not fine, have a tremendous pain. I am so sorry, I couldn't please you. I lost everything. The moment you lost, you feel that I have lost everything by losing the pleased God I don't have. Then you become a serious seeker. Chandrama went back more seriously. Okay. One kalp story is there. Big things don't come at a cheap cost. Invest karo thoda. But if you are in the grahas, then please work with everybody. And if you are free after 50, 60, give exclusive attention to the Lord now. Let the children go anywhere. You are not responsible. Your responsibility is over. Don't enter into their area now. Your work is over now. Let nobody use you unnecessarily. You are not meant for any person. You are meant for God. After 55, exclusive attention should be given. Before 55, 60, attention through the people. After 60, no people, no direct attention. Exclusive attention to the God for a long time. So that what is inside my mind should be outside in my situation. Until that I get, I will continue that. Parvati ji went to Shri. This is one kalp. Ganesha was not born. He said, Bhagavan, I have one desire. I want to have a very good son like a god. Shri said, Parvati, any picture is in your mind, like whom, what you want? He said, I want son like Krishna Bhagavan. Such a nice son I want. Most beautiful, most chubby, most lovable. Who is not like God? Who is God only? Shraddha will always want to express God. Parvati ji is Shraddha. Shraddha will always like to bring to express God only. When you have Shraddha for Gurudev, what you say? Let me offer. You bring out the God in you. When you do Archana, Om Ajaya Namaha. You are bringing the God in you. Immediately you bring the God. Om Avyaya Namaha. Moment we saw Gurudev, we wanted to offer something. कुछ नहीं तो नमस्कार ही ऑफर कर देते. Nothing was there. We used to pluck flower from the same garden where Gurudev was staying and offer it like that. Why? Shraddha needs to express God. Is your speech expressing God? Is your eyes expressing God? Is your walking expressing God? Are you giving birth to God all the time? He said, I have to express God. I cannot live without Krishna. He has to become my son. I want Krishna. Shri said, Acha, let me call Narad. As far as my experience is concerned, he will tell you a way out. How to have that. And you cannot have, you have no God and you cannot express God. And how do I know I am expressing God? How do I know I am expressing God? Huh? When you express God, after that you don't need anything. Kritakritascha Bharata. I offered my flower to Gurudev. I don't need anybody. No, let me take your picture. Arey bhai, picture baat mein, I don't want. Gurudev just took, he did his hand like this and I put the flower enough. Anybody saw? I don't need. He was searching for something one day. And I go, okay, I think water is searching. Glass was some. Oh, Shraddha will bring out. They saw. What you got? Everything. What you got after giving water? Everything. When God expresses, after that you don't need anything in it. People, praise, money, power. Expression of God is God. Ho gaya. It is we express ego. Ego is a glutton and hungry. You saw me giving him. I donated. You saw. You saw. I gave him food. You saw. I helped him. You saw. You didn't see. I'll tell you what I did. ये भूखा नंगा अहंकार बेशरम अहंकार God express किया है. You had no Shraddha, therefore you are expressing no. Eating onion, you will have only belching of onion only. So ahankari person has belching of ahankar only. Parvati ji went to Shivji. He said, Nath, I got you, you are my Lord. But I want him, baby Krishna, whom I can play with, whom I can dance with. With you, Pati Bhav is there. Now I want Putra Bhav with Bhagavan. बहुत भगवान होनी चाहिए अंदर, तब ये सब थॉट आता है. Therefore I always say, for a real puja, Bhagavan should do his puja through you. Then only your puja will be good. Otherwise, puja will make you more angry. Naraji was called. Naraji said, yes, there is a way out. There is one Punyak Vrat is there. I'll tell you. This is another Kalp manifestation of Ganesh ji will happen. I'll tell you now. What to do? Keep that thought in your mind. You have the faith. What faith? From God I can get anything. This faith is there. Sure. Can you ask him, can I give you the mantra? Yes. 1 year? Yes. Sure. You can go through all the austerities. Austerity means, tapasya means continuation of higher thought for a long time in your mind so that thought becomes an object. Have your Krishnamurti in your mind? You want him? That Balmurti is there? Yes. Can you maintain that Murti? Can I give you the mantra? You will continue. Punyak Vrat. Continue. Shivji smiled. Vishnuji smiled. Brahmaji smiled. Agni came, smiled. Vayu came, smiled. Everybody was just blessing Parvati ji, touching everybody's head. Tathastha. May he come. 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 And here Parvati is absorbed. Tomorrow he'll come.
एकदन्तं महाकाय